Good day, family. Welcome to the Design Decks with Copyright. I know it's been a while, but today we are back. So I'm going to walk you through how I designed this flyer for the North Bronx Ghana SDA Church Women's Ministry. So without wasting my time, I think we can start. So let's open our Photoshop. I have it opened already. I've pinned the picture here so that I can show you every step that I went through before designing this flyer. So you come to File and create a new working space here. Yes. So usually I'll go with an A3 template. You can go with A3 template or A4 template. Then you crop it to the ratio 4:5 from here. Yes. So you choose 4:5. Then you flatten it again. Yeah. So we have our working space ready. So now we can start with our design. So the fonts that I used before we start everything, let's talk about the fonts that I used. So the name of this font, this one, the one that I use for the North Bronx Ghana 7-day Adventist Church Women's Ministry is called Copper Plate Gothic Bold Copper Plate. Okay, I think I've uninstalled it. That's why it's giving me this warning. And the one that I use for the mental health too is called False Positive BRK. You can download them. I think I have the website opened already here. Yes, you can get the False Positive from dafont.com. Yeah. All right. So I use False Positive, Copper Plate, then Nexa. So I think the Nexa has been my go-to font for everything design. When I open Photoshop to design anything, the Nexa has been my go-to font. All right. So we have our working space ready. And I don't think I will be going through every step. Like I will show you the basic ones and the needed ones from the design so that you can add yours and make it unique for you. All right. So with this one, the design here, I think is it more purple? Yeah, the purple shape here. I use the rectangular shape. So you can draw something like this here. So I have the color selected already. Then let me double click it so that you can see the color code here. So here's the color code for the purple that I used. Alright. But what I did was I duplicated it. But before doing that, I edited the shape a little, then made a duplicate of it, holding Alt and dragging it all the way. So let me hold the Shift let me undo it. Alt plus Shift so that you can get them in shape. Yes. All right. Select both, then drag them to the edge. I think the spacing between the rectangular layers are a bit wide, so let's increase it to somewhere around so 140 is okay. 140. Let's see. So I think it's okay. Let's drag it again. Hold Alt Shift, then you drag. And hold only Shift so that I can get down here. Okay. All right, so now we are done with the design in the middle here, this one. All right, so let me zoom out a little so that we can see how it's going. All right, so now the North Bronx, Ghana, 7-day AD, 7-day Adventist Church. So I used the ash or the black color, so let's change it to copper plate regular. So you can use the regular or you can use the bold. So let's use the regular for now and decrease the size. North Bronx, Ghana. Let's decrease the size again. North Bronx, Ghana, 7-day Adventist Caps Church Women's Ministry. Sorry, yeah, Women's Ministry. Yeah. Right, so let's change the font style to bold. Okay, and decrease the size again from here. Yes. So now we have our title here. Okay, now we can drag our logos from here to the other working space and group them. So what I did with the logos was that I changed the color, like I double clicked on them. You can open them from here, double click on it and come to color overlay. Then you can change the colors from here and choose any color that you want, so that can take effect on your PNG design. Yeah. Right, let me zoom in and draw a rectangle here. You pick your rectangular tool from here and you draw a rectangle here. You can change the color to black or ash. Now we have our logos and everything ready here. All right, so now let's go to our title, mental health. Okay, caps unlock, mental. Yeah, okay, so now let's come to our formatting tool here and increase the line spacing. Yes, I'm going to increase the line spacing. Mental health. And decrease the size. You can use the font size to decrease or you can use the movement tool to also increase it. We have mental health here. Mental health. Drag it to the top. Okay, Then pick our rectangular tool again and draw shape here. So we are now going to draw the shape that will be placing our picture in. Alright. Okay, so you can edit the edges. Right, it can turn into. Is this one a spherical shape or a cylindrical shape? Actually, don't know. So you can edit the rectangular shape into something like this. Yeah. Okay. So let's change the color so that you can differentiate between them. Okay, something like this is okay. Alright. So now let's come to the bottom and draw same shapes here for our date, time, and the rest of the details below. So now you can hold Shift Alt, or you can use the Command J to duplicate them. 1, 2, because we have 3 here. 1, 2. So here they are, 1, 2, 3. So from the bottom we can hold on Shift and use the arrow keys to drag them. Let's drag. Now we can change the colors. So the one beneath or the one on top, yes. So the one on top, you can double click on the color box and use your color picker to pick this color, the color from here. Yes. And you can then come to the one beneath it, double click on the color space. I think I've changed the color of that one. Okay. Double click on it and change the color to something here. Like this. Okay. You can drag them a bit forward. And you can get spaces to place your writings. Yeah. Okay. I think now we are done with the design beneath. Alright. So it's a simple design. Yeah. It's just a simple design. Okay. So now what we are going to do is place our picture inside here. Alright, so let's drag our picture from here. Let's drag our picture from here. We have our picture here. Let me close this one. Sorry. Drag our picture from here and bring it here. Okay. So we have our picture here. So our picture is supposed to be on top of the rectangular shape that we drew, this one. So it should be on top of it, because we are going to create a clipping marks for the picture so that it can fit into the shape that you drew. Alright, so you right click on your picture, go to create clipping marks. Alright, so we've created a clipping marks. Now we can use the movement tool or the move tool to transform our picture, increase the size of our picture. Yeah. So you can choose to leave it like this, or you can draw or you can stroke it. Yeah, you can stroke it. So when you want to stroke it, you have to come to the layer beneath the rectangular layer beneath and double click on it and go to stroke. You can choose this color, and decrease the opacity from here. Yes, you can decrease the opacity from here. All right, so from here you can see that the colors here, the golden colors here, are 2. So you can use the gradient layer to do that. So gradient overlay, by double clicking on the mental health, then you come to gradient overlay. So when it opens, you come here, click on the first color, and click on the other one. You can use same colors. Okay, so now we are done. So you can change the angle from here. Yes. So now we are coming to the line beneath here. Here's the line, red. So Tuesday evening program, you can use the Nexa font to write that. Then the shape beneath here, let's draw the shape. And change the color to something like this or something like this, depends on you. Double click on it, you come to inner glow to have that glowing effect inside the shape. You increase the size, you can increase the choke too, and decrease the opacity a bit so that you can have that effect. All right. So now we are done. So with this picture here, the picture of the woman holding the head, what I did was, let's merge our shapes before and bring the picture here. Bring the picture from here. So this is our picture. Normal picture here. So you can change the blending mode to luminosity. You can create a clipping mask again from here. Create clipping mask, then you decrease the size, you decrease the opacity. Sorry, you can decrease the opacity from here. So now we are done with our design. You can add any additional info that you want to add. You can write your date inside the box by using the Nexa font from here. Date Nexa heavy. You can bring it on top of your layer so that it will take effect on the layers beneath. Yes. You can write your date here and add any additional info that you want to add. So I think someone was asking about the design behind the design on top of the working space, the first layer. For that one too, you can double click on our background layer, gradient overlay. Sometimes too, I use abstract backgrounds and place it on top of it. Then I'll mask the unwanted part out of the design. So I'm going to show you a different way that you can do that. You can pick the design from here and change this one to white. Yes, and bring the white here, then radar and reverse it. I'm trying to reverse it, but I think okay. All right, so you can have it this way too. Yeah. Yes, so we can have something like this too. So you can go with placing the abstract layer beneath, or you can use the gradient overlay to design it. But I think I prefer the gradient overlay to the one that I designed at first. It looks nice and soft. All right, so this will be the end of our tutorial for today. You have to subscribe so that you don't miss any of the upcoming ones. Until next time, the name remains copyright.